Oh my, what is this podcast about? Well, it's only a 5-minute quickie that lasts around 10 minutes, so that's not bad for me. But it's all about eating a pie, eating a cake. How satisfying is it? Is there enough substance? Is there enough variety? And what could you compare this to? There's a metaphor in here somewhere. Go find it.
Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hey, my friend, good to have you back. Good to have you back. And we're going to have a little bit of fun today, sort of fun, and it all links in with this, well, the episodes that we've been having about looking at our lives and not doing these bloody New Year's resolutions, but just getting to grips with what we're doing and setting ourselves up, because in this continuing mad world, there's a great deal of opportunity, but there's also stuff with our head that we need to begin to work at. So we are exercising our bodies and our minds, and the two are interlinked. So we get healthy mind, healthy body. And here's the thing. I'm laughing because I know what I'm going to say, but imagine, just for a little bit of fun, imagine life is a pie, or maybe it's a cake, a big pie. You know, have you ever thought about eating? And I want you to think, imagine that pie, or that lovely, say it's an apple pie, or wonderful cake, big chocolate gatto cake, or if you're healthy, you could have a walnut and thingy or whatever. But anyway, lovely, big, thick, moist cake. Looking gorgeous, isn't it? Can you see it out there? Get that little dribble coming down the sides, aren't we? Now, here's the thing. I want you to imagine cutting that cake, that pie, into just 2 pieces. So you're just, in effect, cutting it down the middle, aren't you? So what have you got? You've got 2 massive pieces. Now, what I want you to do is imagine taking out that 1 piece and eating it all right now. Just imagine eating that whole pie, or that whole half of a cake, or whatever it is. It's so big. But you get in there and then you go, oh, what was that like? And I could have that. Can I get that second? But I don't know. I'm so full. I don't think I could do anything now. In fact, I feel a little bit sleepy, a little bit lethargic. You know, all my energy's gone into trying to do that, eat that one thing. Actually, you know what? Halfway through, how much did you like it? Because it seemed quite exciting to start off with, didn't it? Lovely cake. And then you get a third through and you go, it's a bit of a struggle. Halfway through, yeah, I'm not so sure. Not so sure how much. And then you get to the end and you go, blooming heck, this is just too much. Too much? Too much. You see, I was really excited when I started this. But now, I don't know. I'm not so sure. And if I have to do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day, do you know what? That excitement it's gone, hasn't it? Has it gone? Here's the thing. And think of those feelings after. Okay, now, shake that one off. Shake that one off. It's quite easy to do. There it goes, disappears. Now, okay, let's imagine a different scenario. You've still got that massive cake or that pie, whatever it is. But this time, you're going to get a very sharp knife and you're going to slice it into 30 plus slices. So imagine you're going half and half and half and half and half, and you keep cutting them in half and half. So they're really, really small and thin. And you can just have one. What? What, just one little slice? Well, I've only just got the taste for it. I'm not excited about just a little bit. In fact, when I ate that little bit, I got a taste for more, but if I can't have any more, that is so unsatisfying, isn't it? I've got the taste, but I didn't get the enjoyment. The other one, I got the taste, but with no enjoyment. Both they've left us unsatisfied, haven't they? Wow. Now, think of lots of different pies. Maybe think of loads and loads and loads of different pies on a table. And you're going to cut. Remember the first one? Cut them all into half. Massive pieces. You're going to look at them. Where's that excitement gone? And go, oh, really? I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother because it's just too much. Okay, let's put them back together again, magically. Now we're going to cut them all into loads of slices, at least 30 slices per cake per pie, and every one of them. And you're going to look at that and they go, whoa, there's so much out there. I don't know what we're going to choose. But actually, there's nothing. There's no substance. Because if I take that one and and then I'm going to do another one, because you can't have more than one pie at a time. You go to something else and go to something else. Wow, I'm just flittering between the two. Just as I get a taste, I'm going somewhere else. Nothing there at all. What's the answer? What is the answer? Can you see where I've gone with this? Because I want you to imagine your life is seen, or could be seen, as a whole lot of pies. Because you think your life is full of different contexts, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Each one may be a pie. You have roles, not sausage rolls or things that you subs and things like that. No, you have roles that you play. So you may be a father, you may be a partner, you may be a son, you may be a daughter, you may be a wife, you may be a teacher when you go to work, you may be this, you may be that. And even at work, you're going to be different roles. And there are so many different parts of our lives, aren't there? Imagine each one of those is a pie. How are you going to get satisfied? Cut it too thin? Not enough, is there? Just sticking at 1 or 2 and really going for that half? That doesn't work either. And what happens to those areas of your life when you treat it in either way? Don't we just give up? Now you might think of all your goals, all your dreams, all your wishes. Maybe they're pies. And sometimes I think we need variation, don't we? We all need variation to stimulate ourselves. But we can't have excess, because sometimes we'll just burn out on that particular goal and dream. And in fact, the other goals and dreams that we have, if we do them in proportion, in harmony, I never say balance. Well, I do say balance. I just said it. I don't believe in balance, because that's like a straight line and that just goes downhill. Well, it doesn't go downhill. It just goes into the ground. But when you've got harmony, there'll be times when you do have to have a little bit more of that role, that context, that goal, that dream, that wish. And there'll be other times when you have a bit of the other. And sometimes you will have some of each, because each one supports the other. So I just wanted you to have a think. And just, we've been talking about metaphors, and metaphors are going to come. I've got a great metaphor coming shortly. But I just want to think how we set our intention, set our state, and also just set our goals. When we commit, do we commit too much to too many and get unsatisfied because there's no substance, not enough? Or do we commit too much to one and therefore it's just too much and the excitement disappears? How can we set our week, our day, our month, so we've got that variety, that each thing that we do, each goal, each project, each desire, each dream, builds upon the other in harmony? And then sometimes those slices will get bigger because they'll be right to get bigger, but you'll be able to deal with them in such a way because you'll realize, hang on, this is, I'm not in England, we call it scoffing it down or throwing the food down. No, I am now going to be a connoisseur of my dreams, my goals, because I'm just going to pick the right ones with the right taste, which is going to inspire me to go somewhere else. And we can do this with our learning, can't we? Noticing what really feeds us. Hey, where did you get that from, Cluffy? There you go. That's just something to think about. It's a 5-minute quickie that's gone on 5 minutes longer than probably it should have done. But I hope it's just broken up because we go so serious, don't we? In this mad, mad world, we're going to have serious fun. That's my plan. We're all going to have serious fun. Get your minds to think of different things. Get you to do different things. And when everything is back to our new normal, we are going to be even better, in a better shape than we started this. And we weren't in a bad state when we did, but we're going to use this time. Okay, my friend, that's it. Little outro. Have a little listen. Makes so much Well, I get so grateful if you would do the things that I'm going to ask you to do. Anyway, until next time, have more fun than you can stand. So before you leave this unplugged mind of mine, this hypnotic mind, if you enjoyed this podcast or any of the other podcasts, please do subscribe. It helps this podcast grow and affect so many more people. And we love to leave everyone in a better place than we found them, and this will help the podcast. It will help you, and it will help, well, everyone that you know. So if you could just subscribe and share this podcast to everyone you blooming well know. That's the only cost. Pay it forward to everyone, and when you do that, boom, we are all going to make a difference to this little old planet Earth of ours and the people in it. But let's make a good world, a nice world. Okay, you can now prepare to leave this unplugged mind.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.